the clutter in your head is like the clutter under your bed. And it was great because what she did is she made a parallel about people who have a lot of stuff that they need to get through in their homes. People who have cluttered bathrooms. She ended up making a whole career out of doing this. But there's so many things on your to-do list or things that you have to do or that stack of papers that you haven't gotten through that it's immobilizing. Meaning you see that and you don't move forward because it's clutter outside and it clutters your head. Well, I got to get to that. Well, if I do this, I got to get to this. And she talked about ways to break down getting these things done. But just on a quick little snippet, make some lists. We talk about lists a lot, but make a list of all the things that you need to get done. Make a list of that storage shed that you need to go through. Do you have a bunch of stuff in storage that you never see, you haven't seen in 10 years?
That's true.
It's probably in your way of your thinking. Because it's taking up space in your brain if it's taking up space in your life. I went home right after, of course, you get that, and she was very good. She's like, if you go through the stack of papers, take enough time so that you not only go through the stack of papers, but I have enough time to then allocate them where they need to go, whether it be in the trash or whether it be in a file cabinet or wherever it may be. And that was very helpful for me because I allocated the time. I went through papers. I actually found some things that are really important to get done, and I had a stack of stuff to throw out. And I feel better about it because now when I walk through my office at home, I don't see the stack and go, oh, I got to do that. Oh, I got to do that. I had a gas meter that was exposed in my front yard. Well, it's kind of the back side yard, but you'd see when you'd walk into the house. And every time I walk into the house, I go, oh, I got to cover that. Oh, I got to cover that. Oh, I got to cover that. So I covered it. And I feel really good. Because now I walk by and go, wow, that looks great. Instead of an obligation on me. So I just challenge you to take a little inventory on yourselves. Take a little inventory around your home. If there's things, it was such a great day. I have a book and I write in a book. And it's funny, I tried to go all Google Calendar this year, but it wasn't working for me. So I just, funny enough, before this workshop, I got my 2016 Let's. Yeah, I ordered it in August. Still paid top dollar. And I wrote everything down and I feel so much better. And she said that there's a psychological connection between actually having your arm connected to your brain, to the pen, to writing things down and helping them get done. And I felt so good because it works much better for me. But I remember one year I was transcribing what I did in, let's say, 2014 into my new 2015 book. And I'm going through and I'm looking for all the things I didn't do in 2014. And my friend said, what are you doing? I said, well, I'm taking all the things I didn't do in 2014, I'm putting them right in the front in January for 2015. And she said, you didn't do them last year, why do you think you're going to do them this year? Why bother? And she was right.
And she insisted that there is no later. Later doesn't exist.
There's no, okay. As far as I'm going to do it later, she said later doesn't have a time frame.
Yeah.
So it's not measurable. Later never happens.
That's true.
Finally, something true.
That is so true. I asked my husband to clean up the garage. He says later.
Yeah. And you say,
Still like that. 30 years later.
and you say, yeah, much later.
You have to act now.
You have to help me.
Yeah.
I know. I said, that's it.
No action,
You gotta do
no
it now.
reaction.
Exactly. No action, no reaction.
No reaction. You have to act.
So my point is, exercise you can do this week are one, Google scripts. Look up scripts, see what's available, practice them. Get a friend, do some dialogue between each other, little role playing.
If you don't have a friend, you can look at the mirror.
Look at the mirror. If you don't have a friend, I really strongly recommend you go out to a meetup group and get some. If you're a realtor and you don't have friends, you're in trouble.
Yeah, that's
Go make some friends. I gotta tell you, if you want to do well, record your script.
Yes?
All right. So let me just wrap this up. So what I'm saying is, practice your scripts with somebody. Also, take an inventory of the things that you need to get done that are clogging your work chain, your brain, what you're doing, and decide whether you're going to do them or not. And if you are going to do them, please do them with a time frame. That'll help you get them done, not later.